Hey guys, your boy Mark back with another video. I am quite tired, so I'm not gonna be all as animated as I usually am. But Crown Jewel 2025 just got off the air. That was spectacular. That was so much better than that bullshit at WrestlePalooza. That show was fucking bullshit. But this was excellent. It was like they heard all the criticism for WrestlePalooza, and you know what? That show could have been freaking epic. It really could have. So it pisses me off still, that show. This right here, this is how you do it. Crown Jewel 2025 in Perth, Australia. Was fantastic. But yeah. 5 matches, no filler at all. Every single match delivered. So yeah, let's get on with my review. Opening match, we have Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. Now, this match was epic. I don't know about epic, but it was awesome. A lot faster paced than their Clash in Paris match. Yes, I gotta go toilet. That's why I might be fidgety right now. And it does feel like it's gonna be not the nicest poop or piss ever. So yeah, they used weapons. Roman Reigns actually got out a cricket bat and he kind of played cricket and he kind of like hit Bronson Reed while he was like on all fours, kind of like he was hitting a cricket ball. That was pretty funny. Roman grabbed the mic and he was like, "Oh, Perth, Australia, if you want tables, acknowledge me." Yeah. But yeah, they fought in the crowd a bit, kendo sticks and all that. There was actually some like kind of soft rugby ball things that Roman threw at Paul Heyman, and he threw them at Bronson Reed too. Braun Breaker came out, speared Roman Reigns. Since it's a street fight, that they didn't have to do that with the referee down. Then he and Bronson Reed powerbombed Roman Reigns through the announce table. Then the Usos came out to help Roman Reigns. And Jey Uso actually accidentally speared Roman Reigns through a table. This was when Bronson Reed then climbed to the top rope, hit the tsunami on Roman Reigns for the 1, 2, 3. So this is Roman Reigns' second ever singles loss since 2019, which is insane, I know. But that was a great match. Really enjoyed it. Roman Reigns got pissed off with the Usos after the match, saying, what did Roman say? He said, what did he say? I actually didn't hear it myself. I only saw it on Twitter, X, whatever. And he was like, "I don't want to see you guys till Christmas. The whole world thinks I can't get shit done on my own. That's why I wanted you guys to stay back." Yeah. Roman leaves. Sad. Then we get Women's Crown Jewel Championship match. The Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, versus Stephanie Vaquer, the Women's World Champion. This was another great match, actually. And Tiffany actually did this cartwheel Alabama slam to Stephanie Vaquer. My mom saw it, actually, and she thought that was the coolest freaking move besides one of Randy Orton's mid-air RKOs that she's ever freaking seen. I'm not even joking, my mom said that. And I'm not sure if she's talking about the Evan Bourne RKO or the Seth Rollins Stomp RKO. But that was cool. There was a cool little dragon screw that thing that I think Stephanie did to Tiffany. That looked pretty bad too, in a good way. Well, as a viewer, as a fan, you know. But Stephanie actually got the win. And I guess that ends Tiffany's undefeated streak for 2025. That was a great match for what it was, bro. And congratulations to Stephanie back here. Women's Crown Jewel Champion 2025. And next up we have John Cena versus AJ Styles for the last time ever. 5th and last time ever. AJ Styles came out. Then John Cena came out to a huge ovation, and by the way, the freaking crowd was 99% John Cena gear. I'm not even freaking joking. It was amazing to see. Came out, the announcer did her usual thing. The greatest of all time, John Cena. Never seen 17. And then John handed a note to the ring announcer. And he had a special announcement for AJ Styles, actually. That was so kind of him. He basically mentioned the face of TNA. Well, I think he said Total Nonstop Action specifically. And the leader of the Bullet Club. This match was 27 freaking minutes long. Holy crap. It just gradually built up and up. And the whole thing was a freaking tribute to so many wrestlers. So many moves of other wrestlers they did. I'll probably forget so many of them. John Cena did the Sister Abigail. He did the skull crushing finale from The Miz. I don't know these were moves of Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, but AJ Styles did those as well. John Cena did the wall for Jericho. John Cena did the choke slam. Of course, they did their finishes, their own finishes. Styles clash, Cena kicks out. AA, Styles kicks out. And, yeah. What else am I trying to say? John Cena, the crowd chanted 619, 619, and John Cena went for it, but AJ blocked it. Like, oh man, I wanted to see that, man. What would that look like from John Cena? Could he even physically be able to do that? Oh man. The ending was epic. Actually, AJ hit a phenomenal forearm. John kicked out. Like I said, they did heaps of finishes of other wrestlers to each other. And just like Royal Rumble 2017, that absolute classic masterpiece that will be remembered forever among true wrestling fans. Just like that match here, they never left the ring. They never left the ring once. But the ending of the match came when AJ Styles jumped off of the thing. John Cena, I thought he was going for another AA. He went for the freaking tombstone piledriver, then picked up AJ for one last attitude adjustment. This was the 3rd overall attitude adjustment. AJ had kicked out of 2 in the match. 1, 2, 3. And then they show respect. John Cena, the 2nd ever wrestler to get 100 pay-per-view victories, defeats AJ Styles. John Cena is 3-2 against AJ Styles. John Cena officially wins the feud. Far out. How about that, huh? Like I said, I'm super freaking tired right now, and I need to poop that and piss as well. That's why I'm not as animated as we usually be about these matches. But yeah, very happy that happened. This should have happened at freaking WrestlePalooza. This shows what WrestlePalooza should have been, bro. But yeah, and What am I trying to say next? And AJ Styles, he wore his freaking TNA gear during this match. How amazing was that? Yeah. But yeah. But next up for John Cena, the greatest of all time, the Intercontinental Championship, baby. Reports from Wrestling Observer. You know, I'm not the biggest Dave Meltzer fan at all, but he's been right plenty of times. John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio, Survivor Series for the Intercontinental Championship. John Cena, get the Grand Slam, okay, at Survivor Series. I won't lie, I'd rather the match was on Raw than Survivor Series. Then John can have one more defense on Raw, then fight in the War Games match itself, then defend the Intercontinental Championship one more time in his final match in December, which is rumored to be against Gunther. But I'm not in the mood for any surprises. All right, please just have John Cena win the Intercontinental Championship, you know, next month, whether it's at Survivor Series or whether they change their mind and put it on Raw instead, which I'd prefer. And that's the thing. You know. I had there's someone who's a mutual follower of mine on X, Twitter, who very reliable source of information. He or she made a post saying John Cena will compete in War Games for the first time in his career at Survivor Series. And also, but then recently, after I saw my mutual post that, Wrestling Observer said John versus Dom for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series. So obviously, you know. But yes, not in the mood for surprises. Give John the IC title, please. And then we go on to Io Sky teaming up with Rhea Ripley. Happy birthday to Rhea Ripley, by the way. 29 years old today. And against Kairi Sane and Asuka. This is another fun, solid match. Io was great as always. They told the story of like them trying to tag in Rhea. And it was good back and forth stuff. Io was great as always. Io actually got the pin for her team with Rhea. That was great stuff. And main event time. We have Men's Crown Jewel Championship 2025. Cody Rhodes, the WWE Champion, versus Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion. This was excellent. I'm going to be honest, this might be my favorite Cody versus Seth match out of the 4 matches they've had. I know we all love the Hell in a Cell match, but that's mostly, let's be real, about the holy crap factor of Cody having that massive bruise on his pec. And this match was awesome. Great counters. There was like an awesome powerbomb counter that Seth did to Cody near the start. That was great. They fought near the announce table. Seth was getting angry at Michael Cole for some reason. And then Cody went and slams his face on the announce table. Seth's face on the announce table, not his own face. And then they fought back in the ring. Crossroads kick out. Curb stomp kick out. Seth Rollins did this freaking epic headbutt coast to coast onto Cody in the corner from the other turnbuckle. Boom, onto Cody. That was amazing. I absolutely love that. I love the story of just Seth feeling like he has to win this no matter what. Especially, I don't remember them saying this outright, but especially considering how when they fought 3 times in 2022, Seth lost all 3 times. Cody won all 3 times. I like the story of Seth wanting to use his watch to cheat, and then he was like, no, even though they screwed that up in the end, which I'll get to in a bit. And then Cody actually did a avalanche crossroads to Seth Rollins. Seth kicks out. And they fought some more. Cody was trying to grab Seth, then Seth, quote unquote, accidentally takes out the referee, grabs the watch, boom, hits Cody in the head with it, curb stomp to Cody, into the top rope, whatever, turnbuckle, massive curb stomp, second time, 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins finally defeats Cody Rhodes and is the 2025 Crown Jewel champion. Excellent main event, excellent show. I sped through this because I really got to poop and piss. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry for being gross, but and also because this phone needs to charge. And then Seth was like, "I am the greatest of all time." No, you're not John Cena. John Cena's the greatest of all time, bruh. I don't know why I think they should have just let Seth win clean. I don't think anyone's beaten Cody clean since he came back in 2022. Like, who's going to be the one to beat him clean for the first time, if anyone? You know? But, yeah. But that's my review of Crown Jewel, yo. Hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, that was a fantastic show. Now, I really gotta go for a poo. I'm sorry. I know I'm gross. But, yep. I'm very proud of how this review turned out, actually. So, yeah, without further ado, hope you enjoyed my review. If you watched the show, what'd you think? I'm your boy, Mark. John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship, baby. Survivor Series or Raw next month if they change their mind again or whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.